Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against Montreal. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go, and towing the slab in this one, Yuri Perez. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3, and when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
This one lifted in the air, left field. And a quick out, number 1. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time. Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Popped up. Kim. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Angels go quietly there. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starting pitcher, Yusei Kikuchi. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here is Jose Iglesias. Got him swinging. And now 1 away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And the 0-1. That one the other way. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Yandy Diaz now. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Going back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Travis d'Arnaud. Bounce to the right. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first.
Batting 5th, catcher Logan Ohapu.
Here comes Yoan Moncada. Wild pitch. Catcher gets a piece. Tag. Save at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
And now 3 balls and a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this. But he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Jorge Soler up at the plate.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact a game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Lau at the plate.
Brandon Lau.
That one misses. So leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting 6th, catcher
Shea Langeliers, the next to hit. Hammered, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He was
Batting
all
7th,
over that one.
shortstop,
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the bucket.
So digging in, Ha-Sung Kim. To short, could be 2. The underhand flip. There's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Batting 8, left
Next to hit,
fielder,
Christopher Morel. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. On the ground to short, could be 2. Beats to second, out there. And that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
So up next, Nolan Shanuel. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. And that keeps the inning alive.
Gotta love the resiliency
right
showed in that
fielder,
at bat,
Mike
battling
Trout.
with 2 strikes. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Now batting, the designated
Well, with 2
hitter,
outs, I'm
Travis
thinking he had his
Darno.
mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
First and second, 2 outs. And now it's Travis Darno at the plate. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a base hit. Runner around third. And he's out.
Got him.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, he was trying to get his team on the scoreboard and take a lead here in this ball game, but an outstanding job by the defense. Excellent execution, a bang-bang play at the dish, and they just got him in time.
So now here's the DH, Yandy Diaz. Fly to left his first time. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here. His second home run of the series. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one. nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, shortstop, Ha-Sung.
The batter will be the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Way high.
Ball. 1-0.
Swing and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's
Now
the left
batting,
fielder,
left
Christopher
fielder,
Morel. He
Christopher
hit into a double
Morel.
play his first time up. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. 0 for 2 in this one. 195 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Here's Trout.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here. Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Now a jump throw. On the money. Nice play.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
2 down, bases empty. Lawrence Butler getting ready to hit. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Third home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Two outs, nobody on. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will hit next. Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Another multi-hit game for
Now
him. He's been
batting,
really hot lately.
designated
Got the top of the
hitter,
ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Stepping in, Yandy Diaz.
Ball.
First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting.
Now the Angels
Second
manager
baseman,
is out of the
Brandon.
dugout,
Wow.
and he'll make a move to the pen. Yusei Kikuchi done for the night. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher
Angels.
on here, number 57.
Still pretty early in the
Garrett
ball game,
McDaniel.
so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Brandon Lowe now at the plate.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. And he chases that one. Good job at damage control right there. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 5 innings complete. The Expos on top here, 2-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Drew Rasmussen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Here is Yoan Moncada. A walk, and he's also singled. And that one fouled off. Hit on the ground to short. Kim with the throw to first. Angels retired 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Expos on top 2-0. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Shea Langoliers. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one lifted to left. Ward sizing it up. Drops into the glove. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kevin Kelly. 2 down, bases empty. And now Mike Trout. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Up the middle. And that is the inning. Angels held in check. They trail it here 2-0. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Edwin Uceta.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Swung on, belted. That one is back. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Everything came together for him. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Yoan Moncada, the next to hit for the Angels. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Now it's going to be Taylor Ward. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. This one's driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. his second homer of this series, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's gone for the fourth time tonight. But this clutch home run gets us even again. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
This one's blasted high and deep. It's on its way out of here. Ball game. Vladdy with a star scraper, and they walk it off in extra innings.
To extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to the new one, call it is the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. No single mothers who had to teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who can't good fathers who raise their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency, I brought the two with me. The good part is father and father. I know it might look hard, but baby, nothing.